August 5th, 2025. Hello, my Care Bears. So far I have done Aries through Virgo, and you can check out my homepage. I have a playlist for my monthly horoscopes, which are up, and also my weekly horoscopes, okay? So let me see. Let me get ready. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's been such a beautiful night. Right now I'm at 4,181 subscribers. I am trying to work up to 5,000 subscribers at this time. So show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I appreciate the love energy. So anyways, on the 4th, Mars about ready to leave Virgo on the 6th of August. So it's still in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. So before it leaves, it's got to give you some anxiety, a little bit of like impulsiveness. You can be accident prone at this time. You can have a lot of repressed energy. So be careful with this energy. You may act against your own best interest and be your own worst enemy or saboteur at this time. So be careful with that. You may have to deal with frustrating work circumstances or unreasonable coworkers and superiors. Be careful about your health, as you can be accident prone. You may lack the energy to do much now because you can feel a bit burnt out with this energy. It's best to do more quiet things or rest more. This is likely to be a discouraging time for you. You're likely to feel lethargic and lacking in drive and initiative. Others are likely to misunderstand your actions or intentions, which could be a source of embarrassment or lead them to opposing your efforts without you understanding the cause. Physically, you're more prone to infections now and disease than usual. You may be prone to scatter your energies instead of concentrating effectively. There is a lack of self-confidence and feeling of like, I can't do it. On the 5th, you feel insecure and you're often preoccupied with morbid thoughts at this time. You should try to overcome your irrational fears that appear now. Not the easiest time for you emotionally because you definitely are a giver and you love being in service with others, but you really do need your thank you at this time. This is like part of your ego that needs to learn to be in service for the sake of being in service. And I know that's easier said than damn done because I do it all the time with this energy here. Do I suffer from gout? That's such an asshole-ish thing to say, isn't it? Do I suffer from gout? Do you suffer from the herpes? You probably do. So anyways, I feel like at this time, you're really driving yourself a little bit crazy at this time to think this way, or try not to think about the things that you can't control here. Hi, Al. So you're definitely feeling restless at this time with this energy, and you're wanting some kind of emotional validation or people to stroke your ego. Nobody's not doing that for you. This is going to be a time period where you're going to have to be in service for the sake of being in service, and don't expect anything in return with this energy here. This can be a time of throwing tantrums and tiaras, or you want people to chase after you and stuff like that, and really like show that they want you or that they really care about you, or whatever attention or validation that you're seeking, you're not going to get it at this time. On the 6th, you're courageous, willful, headstrong, hot-tempered, intolerant, persistent, decisive, extremely accident prone on the 6th because Mars moves into your 6th house. Okay, I mean, not in your 6th house, into your 1st house. So this is not going to be the easiest energy time for you, and it's really heavily afflicted at this time, okay? You can have a nervous breakdown with this energy here because, again, you need to feel appreciated. You need to feel like you matter. You need attention at this time, whether it be from your partner or this could be from other people. You really need your emotional validation. And if you're not getting it, you're going to feel some kind of really, I don't even know if it's salty at this point. I think we're beyond salty. You know, I don't think this is bitter bitch shit, but you're going to feel pissed. Okay, it's kind of like damn. All right, so it's up to you what you want to do. You could take some ashwagandha, you know, and I need to start like not talking about it because ashwagandha, like everywhere I've been, is like sold out right now, and I'm kind of annoyed about that too. But you need to take some, okay? Don't do the Zaza because some of you like addicted to the Zaza, and I don't feel like the Zaza is working anymore. So you may have to try something else with this energy as well. Alrighty, so I do feel like that is coming up at this time. So you need to learn to relax, recharge yourself. For some of you, you're mechanically and scientifically inclined. Others of you, you can be involved in the latest and greatest in technology here. Those of you who are like electricians, welders, or work in like a dangerous like occupation, you need to be really careful with this energy here, okay? Because you can be taking a lot of unnecessary risk at this time with your body. So this would be a great time to take safety precautions with this energy here. You do thrive on hard work with this energy as well. Then on the 7th, Mars is officially in your first house. You can be going through it emotionally and you feel things very intensely. Again, you're accident prone. You may find yourself more popular with the opposite sex, or you could find yourself just getting along better with the men at work and really being like, you know, the men at work appreciate you and like you, whereas the women not so much so, okay? Romantic encounters, parties, and social events are common, but be prepared for a certain amount of sexual tension to go unresolved. That sucks. Others may be jealous of your success, or may be jealous, or you may be jealous of other people's success at this time and their growth and progress. So watch what you're doing at this time and focus on what you're doing, okay? Because it's just signs of good things to come to you. Someone stands in the way of your career and progress. I feel like even though you may have lost your job for some of you or whatnot, but other people in your life find you to be a bit stable. And even though you're going through it financially or feel like you're in a financial crisis or whatnot, I feel like other people around you don't see that either. You're not talking about it, or maybe you are talking about it, but other people in your life don't see that, and they see you like as daddy warbucks or something like that, or like mommy warbucks, you know, like you seem to have your shit together, you seem to be really financially secure, and the hands come out and they say, give me some money, and you're just like, what part of I don't have a job right now don't you understand? I am not good to be giving out, dishing out money at this time to your ass, you know? And it's kind of like that. And the worst part about it is like you're looking for sympathy towards other people at this time. And then they're just like, oh, you'll be all right. And it's like, oh my, and you know how y'all get when your coin is being messed with. It's like you do not want to mess with a Libra in their financial situation, or else they gonna cut you, okay? Trust me, you just don't want to be in there. It's like being in a hot oven that you can't get out of, and you just gonna burn in it because they're like, die bitch, die, you know? So it's kind of like that kind of situation going on. So you're not gonna receive no sympathy from other people during this time period, alrighty, unfortunately, because everybody's gonna be like, you gonna be okay. And it's like, wow. Okay, on the 8th, be careful about investments now, because they're not likely to be what is expected, or you may not receive your returns as quickly as you want them to. This can be, for some of you here, your children can be difficult to predict at this time. For some of you here, this could be behavioral issues coming out. There's a lot of pressure on your freedom of self-expression now. Conflict between your conservative and radical tendencies often cause tension and depression that may cause long-term difficulties. You're dictatorial, disagreeable, eccentric, hypercritical, egotistical, inconsistent, individualistic, inflexible, and obstinate now. You lack adaptability and common sense and have a drastic know-it-all attitude. Your social circle is very conducive to making the kinds of connections that you need to get ahead. Friends are very helpful, and it may be time for you to earn more money with this energy or reevaluate your career direction. The first card I come up with is the Hangman card. So there's definitely indecisions here coming up in regards to career, or this could also be in regards to relationships. Should I stay? Should I go? Or you may be feeling like, since I'm not getting the, you know, the star treatment at work, you know, even though that sounds like really nasty to say, but it's true. You guys want to be coddled and loved. You want to be the princess of your job and stuff like that, and it's not happening at this time, you know, so you're feeling some kind of salty way about it. So at this time, there could be a lot of indecisions at work. Now, if you were given some love and attention and, like, you know, feeling like you're part of the community and being, you know, with the leaders and stuff and the movers and shakers there, you would be more invested in your job. You would be really happy. Okay. The 5 of Swords. Some of you, I feel like you could be reevaluating your relationships at this time, but you're avoiding confrontation. Okay. So I do see that coming up at this time with this energy here as well. I don't feel like you're trying to get involved in other people's drama with this energy. I do feel like you need to take a step back at this time and reconsider your decisions. Okay, not the best time to make decisions here with this energy. You may need to reflect on your actions and motivations at this time with this energy as well. So just be careful of the choices that you make, because later on you're going to regret your decision with this energy. Dave, worship us. I know, it's true. The World card. I feel like the world works in your favor at this time with this energy. So there could also be some kind of like meeting somebody in the middle, a great time for compromise or negotiations coming up for you here. For some of you, this could be transformation, fulfillment happening for you as well. This could be like this week, if you have been waiting for something to come to fruition and stuff, and like really waiting for it, and haven't been and you've been feeling like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job, oh, I'm gonna, because everything, it just delays. Now you can see that things are starting to move forward. Now you can see that you're getting what you want this week when it comes to certain things that you've been really waiting for at this time. Okay, the Ace of Cups. I do see emotional validation coming to you during this time period, or you receiving some much needed good news with this energy here as well. This is a time of deep emotional reflection, because this could be like, I shouldn't have like driven myself crazy like that, or just an acknowledgement and self-realization that maybe I shouldn't have done the most at this time with this energy here as well, because at the end of the day, you got what you wanted. Okay, so I feel like for some of you here that this could be a time period of deep reflection, and a time where you're going to go on an emotional journey here with this energy. Okay, so I do see that coming up. The Two of Cups. I do see new love happening for you. This is going to be a whirlwind relationship here as well. For some of you, I feel like for some of you here that there could have been a delay in love, or this is like a no contact person here, so you already know who this person is. So this person could be reaching out to you this week as well with this energy. This is somebody that you haven't spoken to in a minute, or just, all connection was lost, but you may receive a message from this person this week. Okay, the Two of Wands. You can be sitting on your hands about things that you want to do at this time. This could be indecision coming up. You're very cerebral and in your head during this time period. I feel like there could be some temporary delays or pause going on in love, or this is with plans that you want to make at this time, because either you keep flip-flopping, or you need to stop sitting on your hands and start taking initiative, but you don't want to take initiative at this time because you know that in 6 days Mercury goes direct, so you might change your mind again. So that could be another reason why you don't make any changes in your life. The Empress card. I do feel like you're very creative at this time. You're very empathetic with this energy here as well. You tend to go to above and beyond for others, of course. You love to nurture your relationships during this time period and take care of other people with this energy. So I do see that coming up for you as well. I do feel like for some of you here that if you're not expected to get pregnant, there is a tendency for you to get pregnant here, or other people coming into your life are going to bring about transformation for you. And this is a great time for alliances, collaborations, or even like partnerships, even though it'll be something, if you do it now, it's going to be something every year that you two come back to, or it means that there's going to be something similar to this where you revisit a project at this time. So you could be doing that Libra thing where you start up a business and you give it to somebody else, and then they run it, and then every Mercury retrograde you come back to it and touch it, and then you leave again. Okay, the King of Swords. I feel like with this energy here that you can be very realistic when it comes to love. You may have been jaded by love with this energy, or jaded by other people, so your walls are up. I do feel like you have wisdom with this energy. You're very strategic at this time in planning things. So you and another person could be making plans at this time. This could be your partner and you making plans with this energy here as well, or you're waiting for the Mercury retrograde to go direct before you start anything new. Some of you could be receiving relationship counseling. Others of you could be trying to be the the counselor in your relationship and being more open and honest in your communications here, or very revealing about what it is that you want from this person, okay, and your expectations of your relationship moving forward. The Ten of Wands, taking on other people's burdens or responsibilities here with this energy. So I do see that coming up for some of you during this time period as well. Others of you, I feel like this is you and your partner taking on burdens together, setting goals with each other, and with resilience and determination, you're overcoming obstacles with this energy here, or overcoming milestones and working together. So teamwork does make the dream work this month. The Three of Wands, recognition and success is coming to you. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. Again, you love being in service to other people and you love helping out other people with this energy. So this could be a time where you're very methodical with others, or with connections, or with alliances, or with your manager. This is a time where you're very practical with this energy. You're very reliable, and people like that they can rely on you and that you're stable and you're consistent with your work, okay? The Page of Cups, I do see new love coming up for you with this energy, but this could be something that's coming up in the future. Some of you could be dating or just talking to somebody and getting to know them for right now with this energy. But I do see a new emotional connection here is happening. For others of you, you're very creative at this time. You could be dating a Pisces for some of you, or the focus on your Pisces. This person does have deep love for you, even though you don't feel like it, because maybe they express their love a little bit different. Maybe they're the silent type, or the way they express love is that they throw money at you with this energy instead of affection. They pay for things, they do things for you, that kind of thing. Oh, happy birthday, Elle. I hope you have a blessed solar return. The Four of Cups, this is shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets. This is a time of contemplation, reevaluating your relationships, or reevaluating your career direction at this time. You can also be more about your stability here with this energy. I do see that for some of you here, if you're not happy in your relationship, you're going to stay in your relationship, and you're trying to find freedom in your relationship, or you're trying to find something in this relationship that makes you happy and kind of holding on to that string, okay? So this could be you needing to appreciate the existing emotional connection that you guys have while addressing those emotional needs that you need met, okay? The Seven of Coins, yeah, you're reevaluating your relationship here because you're like, I need to feel something, okay? This person does have intense feelings for you. Some of you, this could be a new love coming in, and this person's very cautious about coming into your life with this energy, alrighty? The Magician card, manifesting love in your life at this time with this energy here. Others of you, this is a great time for manifesting and the power of prayer with this energy here. The Six of Coins, time for destiny with this energy here. I do feel like this is a beautiful time for manifesting abundance into your life with this energy here, or the power of prayer. And you guys are very powerful. And with Mars is forming an air trine this week. So this could be a time this week after the 6th where thoughts really do become things with this energy. Or on the 6th, I think I put the time on the monthly horoscope, so check it out. But on the 6th, after that time, thoughts really do become things, okay? The Emperor card, I feel like you're more about your stability at this time. Somebody does find you to be their type with this energy here as well. The Two of Coins, lots of twos here. So this means that you're taking on Capricorn energy. Your fourth house is going to be the focus during this time period. Your personal life becomes the focus. And I feel like you're kind of sitting on your hands about things going on in your life. You're like Garfield that ate all the lasagna. With this energy, you're not so quick to jump into anything new at this time, and you're not so quick to take initiative or make changes in your life with this energy. So this is really a time of indecisions, strategizing, and just planning things for the future or for when Mercury goes direct. The Knight of Wands, I do see this a great time for flirting because it turns into dating. Some of you, this could be engagement, so mazel. For others of you, this could be engagement, making milestones in your relationship, so you two could be moving in with each other. So I do see that coming up for some of you here as well. The Five of Wands, I feel like you and this person that's coming into your life have a lot in common with this energy here. The Four of Swords, this is a reconnection with somebody that is coming back into your life. Does not necessarily have to be a love relationship. This could actually be a friend or somebody that you haven't spoken to in a long while coming back into your life with this energy, okay? The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out this week with this energy here. The Page of Swords, I feel like for some of you here that you are going to speak up now and forever and say your truth and speak your truth and own your truth at this time. Like, you're not playing with this person. Like, you're going to be straightforward and honest with this energy here and say what's on your mind, because you can only tolerate so much bullshit from another person, because whatever feelings you're bottling up, oh, they're going to come out with this energy here. But it's only for your own good with this energy, okay? So I don't feel like you care about other people's approval at this time, because this is something that you've been bottling up and suppressing, and now you're going to say it, okay? So yeah, you could be impulsive this week with this energy. So cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off. The Ten of Coins, there's an emphasis on money. Some of you, this could be a raise or a promotion coming up for you here as well. So there's more money around you this week with this energy. Your financial situation could be changing. This could also be you getting a job. And the Strength card, this is overcoming obstacles and delays at this time with this energy. Alrighty, so I do see that coming up for you during this time period. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the 8 likes. I really appreciate it. Right now I'm at 4,185 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And possibly Friday or Saturday, I should have the weekly horoscopes up for the week after. I know, so stay tuned. Keep me busy with those readings. I am available for readings for tomorrow, and check it out. And like, subscribe, and share. Oh my, kisses. Mwah. I'm going on to Scorpio.